Wow, hello viewers, how you doing? How is business? How is family? I hope everything is bubbling, rosy, you know. You're welcome to Precey Show. In Precey Show, we celebrate our achievers. We showcase their normal lives. We talk about how they arrive at success and how they manage success. I mean, you know what I'll beg you make you do for me? That remote control, so push and go one side, because today we are fully loaded, as in we full ground remain. So I wouldn't want you to miss any bit of the show. Just sit down, arrange yourself for that chair, relax, because we full ground remain for you. My name is Precey Sawe, and today we are in the residence of one of our guests. She is by name Reverend Mrs. Teju Oduwole. Please come along with us as we roll.
Nice to see you.
Thank you very much. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. You too. I was going to tell you that.
Oh, you well, thank you very much. We are sorry we were held up at traffic.
Okay, no problem.
Now we are here. Can we start the show?
Sure. You're welcome.
You very
Please
much.
come inside.
All right. Thank you. It is still Precey Show, and like I said, we have a very special guest in the house. She's a good leading model, a mother, a wife, and above all, a minister of God. She is by name Reverend Mrs. Teju Oduwole. You're welcome to our program.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be on your show.
It's nice to have you here, ma'am. Thank you very much. So without wasting much time, how would you describe Reverend Teju Oduwole to somebody who has never met you?
Well, let me say first of all, I would describe myself without all the title. I would say I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, and of course, have friends and everything. I have a degree from Oduwole University, chemical engineering. Then I went to UI for managerial psychology, and now I work full-time as a minister of the gospel.
Okay, could you please give us an insight into your early years?
My early years, okay. I grew up as initially as an only daughter. I had 4 brothers and I was the only girl. So I think I did a little more of activities with the boys than with the girl. Then later I had a sister. So, but there's quite some years in between us, so I was more like a little mommy to her. But my early days were quite interesting because I learned more things from my brothers. For example, my brothers taught me how to be a decent girl. You know, how to keep yourself from all the different guys, because I lived in their midst. They taught me how to play football a little bit.
That's fantastic.
Then they taught me how to drive. Good. My brothers taught me how to drive.
That's fantastic.
My brothers taught me how to drive.
Okay.
So being an only girl initially was really an interesting part of life for me. But when I had my sister, I really enjoyed being a little mommy too.
Okay. Was it that you had a place where you were working, or you just completed your degree, you did your youth service, and you just became a minister of God?
No.
So how did microphone, because you mentioned UI or Bafemi Awolowo, so I was expecting you to be working in an organization.
Yes,
so how did the issue of microphone and pulpit emerge now?
Well, I believe the gift of God is always from the time that we are in our mother's womb. We get to discover over time. That's actually what happens. But when I finished my course in Ife, I started working in a paints manufacturing industry in Ibadan, in Oyo State, and I worked there for 10 years less 3 months.
Wow.
Yes.
So what happened?
It was in between that I did a course in UI.
Okay.
But of course, I would say there was a transition. Already I had been having the thoughts in my mind. I've been thinking over it, praying over it. I just wanted to be fully persuaded that it was time for me to step into doing full-time pastoral work.
Okay.
But doing full-time pastoral work also means I do administrative work in the ministry office also. Yeah, I do administrative work, and that's where the managerial psychology I studied in UI comes into view for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Ma, you are married to Reverend Albert Femi Oduwole.
Yes.
Could you please share with us how you met?
We met almost 20 years ago.
Wow.
Because our marriage was 16 years last May.
Okay.
We met in a fellowship. Well, I can't really remember that first time. I remember subsequent time. For the first time, as he narrated it to me, I went to fellowship with my younger brother, my kid brother, and he was doing something in fellowship that wasn't really right. I guess he was playing or talking. And I said to him, I reprimanded him there, and I said to him, stop that, you don't do such things when you are in the house of God. And that was when he said he saw me for the very, very first time, and he was thinking in his mind, who is this person that really, really has a lot of respect? Even, there are times children do things and you should let them be children when they do some of those stuffs. But I even still think, as young as they are, even though they are children, we should let them know that there's a boundary to the kind of play they can, do in a particular place. So that was his own first experience. I can't really remember my first experience. I just remember subsequent ones.
Okay. It's the Precey Show, and we still have in our house Reverend Mrs. Teju Oduwole. She's been sharing with us how he met the husband. She said she met her husband through a cousin of hers. So her cousin, wherever you are, please, God bless you, because it was through you they met. Hello. So let's go. What's your normal day like?
My normal day: wake up, get the children ready for school. When school is in session, get them ready for school. When they have gone, I get ready to go. Try to tidy up a little bit around the house.
All by yourself?
Most of the time, yes.
No house help?
For now, I don't have a domestic help.
So you mean as loaded as your schedule is, you still have time to take care of your children?
Well, I have someone that comes in once a week
to
do some of the cleaning. But when it comes to day-to-day activities, I do the bulk of it with my children.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I've listened to some of your messages. Apart from the fact that your messages are so inspiring, there's something so unique about your style of preaching. I mean, the audience, the listeners will want the message to go on and on and on and on.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So what is it, a special talent from God, or it was just something you grew up to develop?
Well, I would say first of all, it's a personality thing. It's who you are, and how you view life, and the way God speaks to you. When we can read the same portion of scripture, but God will expound it in our hearts in a very different way that is applicable to whatsoever audience He has called you to reach to. So that's what I would say, that number one, it has to do with my personality, the way I talk. I'm sure you've been under my husband's ministration, and we don't talk the same way. The way he talks is very different from the way I talk. I believe it's personality, and of course, secondly, we try to get better every day, develop better communication skills, so that when you talk to people, you would learn to use the right words, and they'll be able to understand for what exactly you're talking about.
So, Ma, what's your husband's favorite meal?
My husband's favorite meal is rice.
Rice?
Yes.
I hope you wouldn't mind showing the audience how you prepare, irrespective of your loaded schedule. Could you please just show our audience that you still have time to take care of your husband, you still have time to prepare his meal? I hope you wouldn't mind.
No problem.
Okay.
That would be good.
Okay, viewers, we are going to another more interesting episode, more interesting segment of the program. So I hope you would not go away. As we go into the kitchen, she wants to prepare some meals, some delicious meals. So just wait there, don't go away, we'll be right back. Yes.
So the main thing is that he likes white rice. He eats every other kind of rice, but he likes white rice. So I think that is like easier. Yeah. I have to tell him that think of some other things when you want to eat. Yes. What do you do? Rice. So after some time, I don't ask him what he wants again. I will tell him this is what I'm cooking for you. If not, we will eat rice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So what I do now is I have a food timetable. Yeah. I'll go flexible. And let me say, it's not like very.
A lot of people don't follow the timetable, guys.
Well, I try my best because it helps me to plan. But I have a very flexible one so that if I don't have cooperation from the whole family. So it's not strange that he travels now. I just learn how to manage myself, and with the children around, they should keep me busy. So I cope with life until he comes back, and then we move on. And then there is enough work to do. You know, many months is a lot. So yeah, it keeps me really busy. So when my husband is not for his absence, so that really keeps me busy. Yeah,
so what was it like?
It was really nice. Very, very nice. I'm not the type that travels very frequently.
Yes, I understand.
So having to travel like that was even surprising to me and to every other. So the steam too is almost ready. Yeah. So one of the things I try to do when I cook, getting better at it every time, is to use more natural condiments instead of the heavily processed ones.
So which one is? What do you mean by natural condiments?
Onions, ginger powder. So rice, then a little bit of vegetable too. Okay. So vegetable, stew, chicken, beef meat, all of that.
My mom don't do what that.
I'll be my guest now. Is ready now.
Wow.
So let me serve you.
Can't wait to eat.
A little bit of vegetable here, stew, chicken, vegetable, and rice. So plain rice, thank you, and rice. I can give you the whole of the contents of the rice.
Wow.
Yeah, are you watching your height, your weight, or your complexion?
I'm watching everything. I'm watching my stomach, watching my eyes.
You need to do for your health. I encourage you.
Thank you, wow. Wow, this is I don't know what to say.
Okay. So
I can't just wait to eat.
Vegetable.
Okay.
A little. Well, I don't always make my vegetable
soft.
No, not too soft. I prefer it not to be too soft.
Okay.
That crunchy taste really comes out nice. I like that.
Crunchy taste.
Yes.
Wow.
And the stew. A lot of stew, Mama?
Just a little.
Okay. I hope you don't mind.
Don't worry.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
And then last but not the least, this. Feel free. 6, 7, 8 pieces. How many?
Oh, give you. Okay, just 2 pieces, okay?
Abba.
I'm okay with this.
Today you start watching again.
I'm okay with the piece.
No problem.
Thank you very much. This is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Echo is shared. Thank you very much. Okay, viewers, our meal is ready. The rice is ready, stew, fish, and for everything. Now, where do I start from?
Start from picking your cutlery.
Cutlery. Okay. No problem.
So you feel free. Please, there is still more. If you're interested, there are apples. Good, they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So that's why it's good to keep doctors' bills away.
Okay.
From our lives. So you take all of those.
Okay, well, let's do some good to this meal. Wow, indeed this is delicious. But unfortunately, how do you transfer it to you now?
Either by Bluetooth or something.
By Bluetooth, okay. This is lovely. Thank you very much. No wonder Rev keeps looking fresh every day. I'm sorry to say that. God forgive me.
In addition, is God also.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, Ma, is there anything you are doing? I mean, to your maybe a pet project, anything you're giving back to society? Okay. Pet project, maybe?
Yeah, maybe we have on two grounds. We have one from the Get Inspired Foundation.
Okay.
That's the foundation that was set up by Reverend Albert Oduwole. So we do that to support. It's a support program. Okay. So we support those that already have projects. For example, give a pillow. There's a project called that. Yes. Give a pillow to public hospitals. Then the Sandals project that buys sandals for little children. Yes, for children who don't have sandals to wear to school. Yes, and they go as far as little villages to do that. So we support that one also. And then from time to time in some of our centers, we go to our neighborhoods to be a blessing to them. For example, the last one was to go to a neighborhood where they have a crisis with water. Although for now we couldn't sink them a borehole, but at least we were able to go there with a big tanker of water. Yes, to give to the residents of the place. We thank God for that, and we hope to do many more of that.
Quite interesting. Is the kind of a huge project. How do you fund it?
Well, we announce to people, and we tell those that are interested to bring their own token. We put all of that together, and we get to do what we have on ground to do. But we do them, in batches. So it's not like we do everything together at the same time. So we do them in batches, and we talk to our people about it. Give them ample time to think, to prepare. And when we're going there, we encourage them to go with us. So we don't want them to just drop money and say, "Oh, my money is there." We want them to go with us. Yes. Like the last one we did, the water outreach, the water supply outreach. We actually put some of the pictures on the social media because our church folks were there to reach out.
So what are those challenges you face in carrying out this task?
Well, I would say that one of the challenges is that, in fact, what we even take there for them is not enough to meet their needs. So when you get there, you really get touched because you see the extent with which people are in need, and you really want to do more. So we're praying to God and believing God that He will bless us more, so that we can give more to the
God. Will bless you, ma. Thank you very much, ma. You look gorgeous in your outfit.
Thank you.
This is so sweet. This is cute. So what informs your mode of dressing?
Number one is what is appropriate for my kind of job. That's number one. What is decent? What makes me comfortable? And of course, there's something called a dress sense, something that suits where you're going, you understand? So that's what really informs it. And there are times I just have something in my mind or something I see that is nice, like your dress is really nice. So maybe I could tell you, I love your dress. Maybe if you don't mind, can I sew your style? It's good. All right, no problem. So it's just my kind of person and the job I do that actually dictates more how I dress.
Now to those people looking up to you as their role model, what is your advice to them?
My advice to them majorly is that there's no overnight success. Nobody becomes a success overnight. It's over time. It takes time. So you should get better and better and better. You know, one of my favorite verses of scripture is Proverbs 4:18, that says the path of the righteous shines brighter and brighter. There's another translation I love to read that says that the right living person should get better, but this is my best phrase here. It says the older they grow, the brighter they shine. So yeah, so it will take you, you know, you don't just do something immediately like that. It takes you time, but keep at it, don't stop. If you start and you drop it, you might not get to where you desire to get to. So keep at it, keep doing it, keep doing it. One day, I mean, you'll become number one, or you'll be one of the best, or whatever you do.
Thank you very much. It's nice to have you on our show.
Thank you. I'm so
okay, it is still Precey Show, and that is where we end our package for today. Join us again next week, same time. And I must say a very big thank you to you for staying with us. And on behalf of the entire crew, my director, I say thank you very much. Madam? Oh, sorry, Rev. It's nice to have you on our show. I must say it's been fun here.
Thank you.
So I hope you wouldn't mind if you invite you again. I hope you won't have any objection. Okay, thank you very much for coming to our show. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.